Hola, bienvenido a Beer Bellies. I'm Nate.
I'm Reynaldo.
And today we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo. It's like, oh man, this would be perfect for Ronnie's outro. Just some shenanigans. So obviously, we're drinking Corona, and we're also going with Sweetwater Insane OG, craft Mexican lager brewed in Atlanta, Georgia. So we'll pop open the Coronies here. The back label here tells us that the Insane OG actually has a collaboration with Cypress Hill, which is kind of interesting.
It sounds insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain. First thing I noticed right away is the Corona is very pale, very transparent beer. The Insane OG kind of has more of that craft beer color, more of like a Pilsner or traditional lager. It is still clear, but it's got more of a gold as opposed to that yellow. So let's start off with the Coronies.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I gotta admit, I think I drink Corona once a year on Cinco de Mayo. It's not my favorite beer generally.
I generally try to avoid it.
The flavor is better than the smell, I would say. It's a little sweet. It's a very light flavor. It's pretty refreshing. It's a beach beer, and they advertise it as such.
Made to be sessionable.
Yeah, the ABV is 4.6. All right, my curiosity is ramped up for this Insane OG. I'm ready to get into that. It smells very similar to Corona.
Smidge more citrus, I think.
I'm gonna let that opinion be yours.
All right. Take it easy.
Flavor's similar, but I just feel like it has more, I think probably more malt. Like, it's not a malty beer.
Right.
Corona has like 0 malt.
Yeah, for sure.
And this has like 0.1 malt.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I wouldn't say it's good enough where if it's Cinco de Mayo, I'm like, I'm gonna pass on the Corona.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have an Insane OG. I don't think the increase in quality or the increase in flavor supersedes the tradition that you would get. Now, if it's not Cinco de Mayo and you put these two in front of me, I'm going with the Insane OG.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm gearing towards then too. I don't know, on Cinco de Mayo, like... Excuse me.
Perfect.
Either way, I might gear towards the Insane OG. I just think, it's got a little bit more flavor.
It does. So the Insane OG is 5.6% ABV, which is a full point higher than the Corona.
I think you can sip it a little more and enjoy it and just, get away from that mentality of I'm going to slam these down.
Yeah, Insane OG, maybe you're actually drinking the beer, kicking back a little bit, relaxing a little bit more. Of course, everybody drinks their Coronas with lime. I generally assumed it was because the Corona just needs some help, but I think we should add lime to both these guys, see what kind of changes it makes for the beer.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going back to the Coronies. Man, I'm kind of torn on this. It might just be that I'm just drinking lime juice, but it's different. It certainly is different.
I would almost prefer it probably without.
To me, this kind of just smooths over that extra skunk flavor that I get on a normal Corona.
For me, like, the reason why I would be drinking a Corona, maybe I could do without the lime.
Sure. All right, let's see what happens to the Insane OG with a lime. Again, you just smell lime.
Because this has a little more flavor to begin with, I don't mind the lime as much. It adds an extra layer to the flavor that's already there, as opposed to covering up anything that you might not like.
Well said.
Corona.
Well said. So yeah, going into this, I was, saying like I wouldn't really drink either of these beers unless it's the 5th of May. But now that I've got lime in the Insane OG, I'm kind of like, this might be okay for taco night.
Maybe you got a hot summer night, looking for something that's not so overbearing in the taste buds. I think this would be something good to go on a hot day.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So as these are warming up, I do have to say the flavor starts to deteriorate pretty quickly.
There's just certain beers that have to be ice cold when you drink them.
The Sweetwater isn't as bad, but it's still not good as it gets warm.
That extra layer of flavor that it has as opposed to Corona, that's gone now.
It just kind of tastes like warm, cheap beer.
Yeah.
So 3 quick points here. As far as the Corona goes, if I'm literally on a beach or it's Cinco de Mayo, I'll have it and I'll make sure to add the lime. The Insane OG has more flavor, and I was actually surprised with how good it was with a lime in it. I would drink that while I'm having a taco night or something like that. And lastly, do not let these beers get warm. They start to taste like crud pretty quickly.
Corona, probably not going to seek it out. Really never have. If I have to drink a Corona, I'm probably going to forego the lime. Just doesn't add anything for me. The Insane OG, this is a beer I could definitely sip on. It's got a little more flavor as far as Mexican style beer. I think it separates itself from what you typically think of from a Mexican style beer.
Well, on that note then, I'd like to thank you for watching this episode of Beer Bellies. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave any requested reviews in the comments. Cheers.
Cheers. If you drink too many Coronas and you die from alcohol poisoning, is that considered a COVID-19 death?
Who's to say?